So use apostrophe instead of that tilde, right? But I can remember I used tilde, so I'm still confused there. Okay, right. So we were talking about different directories under the root, right? And I said user has commands. There are a lot of commands there. In USR directory, there are a lot of commands. Are you going to use all the commands in your work?
No.
I have maybe used only 10% of those commands, or 5% maybe, right? Most of the commands you don't use, right? But you use as and when necessary if there is a necessity, right? So how do you find out the necessity? Okay, you have a problem. So you went and searched. Okay, how to solve this problem? Okay, then the solution says, oh, you have to use this command. Okay, then you go to the man page of that command. Oh, this is the purpose of this command. Then you learn how to use that command. So on the job you will learn. Right? So you don't have to remember all the commands. Can you tell me how many commands are there? I want to count all the commands in the USR bin directory. So I will go to the bin directory. I want to count. This is the directory I am in, USR bin. I want to count. Can anybody count this and tell me?
WC.
Anybody? Tell me how to count all the commands, all the commands which are there. Okay, that means I want you to count all these lines and tell me how many lines are there. How many lines are there quickly?
1020.
1020? Okay. So we will see how many lines are there. So for that there is a command. So I will say ls minus l and I will use another command. So I put a pipe here. So because I am separating two commands and the output of the first command will become input for the second command. Then I will say a wc minus l. So it will count the total. Okay, so how many are there? 1820, more than Solaris. Solaris has 1000 something. This is 1800 something. 1000 less than this, right? So it has a lot of commands, but you don't have to remember any command, right? It doesn't mean, oh, a lot of commands are there, I have to remember. No, it's not like that, right? Okay, so bin has commands which are used by the regular user, not super user. But we have another directory called sbin under the USR. So I want to go to sbin. So I have climbed up to bin. So I have to come down one step. So I will say dot dot to come down one step. So now I am in USR to come down one step. Okay. So now I want to go back to sbin. So I will say cd sbin. So I am in this step, came down and I went there, right? So now I am in USR sbin.
In this, in Linux, you need not to do pwd, right? It just shows you over there which directory.
But it doesn't show the full path, right? It shows here, right? Because I want to see the full path, right? Yeah. It shows the last one, right? Yeah. Because I want to show them because I'm telling them now, so they have to see that, right? I was in USR bin. I went up one step, then I went to USR, then I came down to sbin. Then I came down to sbin. I am in sbin now.
So we are changing the directory.
Changing the directories, right? Like going from one room, coming out from that room and going to another room. sbin is for not regular user. sbin for super users.
No, like
Bin is for regular user. All the commands there are used by regular users. Okay. So what are the commands are there in sbin? Tell me. Can you tell me? Pardon? No, su is there in the other one also. Su is regular user.
User add.
User add, okay. So we'll see whether user add is there. Yeah, user add is there. What is the other command?
Delete.
Delete?
User delete.
Okay. Yeah, okay. US tab. All the user commands are there. Okay. Then what else? I don't know whether all these commands are there. I will just out one by one. User mount is that okay. Sorry. ls user mount. Yeah, that command is not. So these commands are coming from different places. Okay. Let me clear this. So you want to see all the commands starting with USR. So you say USER star. So it has user add, user dill, user helper, user identity control, right? User is user mod, all these commands. Okay, what is this red color thing?
Not used anymore.
You want to see? Just say file and then type the name. Okay, file and type the name. So that is an executable. Oh, setuid is set. We'll talk about setuid later. Okay. Yeah. So it's a little different type of file. If a file has setuid set, right? Computer is warning you. Setuid is set there, right? Right. So you, according to you, user add, user dill, user mod, all those commands are in which directory? USR SBIN. USR SBIN. Can you give me another command used by the super user which is in SBIN? Pardon? Format. Okay. Format is not here. That is in Solaris.
There should be something later.
Something? Okay. Format. Okay. Is there? No.
Something.
What is that? Yeah. FDisk. That is also not there, but it's there in some other place. Okay. What else? What about power off, shutdown? Shut down the system, power off the system. Log out. Log out is not there. Okay, power off. You will see where the power off. You can power off the system. Power also not there.
Shut down.
Shut down. Let me check where the power off is. Which power off? Power off is in bin. Power off is in bin.
You can use it. These commands as a regular user too.
Yeah, desktop, right? Yeah, okay. Yes, because in Solaris, power off they don't put it under the bin. They put it under
It means we
SBIN,
can
right?
find that from which command is in the bin or SBIN.
We can type that. We can type this command, which and the name of the command. It will show where it is. Provide there is one condition for that. Path variable has to be set, right? Don't worry about that now, right? But I said now you can search like that. So what is the other one you said?
That is also a bin. Shut down.
Shut down as a bin? Okay, which shut down. Shut down is in
Nowhere.
it's not in your path. That's it.
You have to set that.
No, because I'm a regular user now. I'm trying all this as a regular user. I'm not trying this as a super user.
Oh, okay.
Right? You want to be a super user and try this? Okay. So we know the password. Send. Okay. So now which one do you want to start? Which power off? Now it may show more, right? SBIN also has power off. Earlier it didn't show. Why it didn't show in SBIN? Because I am a regular user. No power for SBIN. I can't go and get it, right? Yeah. For me, it is going to check my path variable. There's a variable called path. It's checking that variable. If I sue as root, it is going to check root's path variable. I will talk about path variable little later. Okay. So if I say which shutdown, I will have shutdown also. I have shutdown there. Okay, what is the other command? Which? No, you search for another command also, and you said it's there only the other one. Which? But we search another one. Format and all, right? Format is not there. Then what is the other one? FDisk. SBIN FDisk. Okay. Okay. So now I will explain why. When you worked as a regular user, it did not show anything related to SBIN. It showed everything related to bin. If it is not there in bin, it says not found. Why is that? You can give me an answer based on this.
If you're a regular user.
Yeah. Apart from that, there is another reason.
So if you know all the other things, you have to be a super user?
No, because bin comes under SBIN.
Now, as a regular user, you can go and open the SBIN and see what is inside that. So when you say which command, you will expect it to show that. But it did not show that. Why it did not show that? Okay. I have to introduce something called path. I have to introduce something called path, right? I'll give a example now, right? We assume that you're asking a small baby, right? Bring my glasses. My glasses are here. Okay, so baby will search for the glasses. Okay, glass is here, so it will give the glasses to me. Okay, I got it, right? But if my glasses is in the next room, will the baby search?
No.
No. If the glasses in the other room? No. So if I want the baby to search glasses in all the rooms, then I will tell the baby, okay, search for glass. This is your path. This is your path to search. Okay, search your glass in the current room. If it is not there, go to the next room. If it is not there, go to the next room. If it is not there, go to the next room. Likewise, I am telling the computer, this is your path. Go and check this for commands. If it is not there, go and check for commands here. If it is not there, go and check commands here. If it is not there, go here. Like that, I am giving a big set of directories to search. So like I am telling the child, search in this room. If it is not there, search in that room. If it is not there, search in that room. So likewise, I am giving a lot. So, okay, let me see. What is my path variable? If I want to see the contents of what is inside my path variable, I have to say echo.
You have to come on the root.
Doesn't matter. I'm going to check the roots path. Okay.
Because you were on the first, you were on your.
Now I'm going to show both. Okay. You want to show first the other one? Okay, I will show you. Control D. I am a regular person now, right? So I want to see my path. So my path is PATH. This is the command to show what is inside my path. Okay. So I'm showing what path that girl has in her mind, right? Something like that. What I have told her. This is what I have told her. So I'm telling the computer, go and check USR bin Kerberos bin, USR Kerberos bin, and USR local bin, and bin USR bin, and home down bin. That's it. Did I ask the system to search for USR S bin? I didn't ask the system to search for USR S bin. Okay. So now if I say which power off, will computer search in this directory? Will computer search in the current directory? Yes. Will computer search in this directory? Yes or no? Yes. Will computer search in this directory? Yes. Will computer search in this directory? Yes. Okay. Is it searching S bin? No. Then it will say, it will show only if it is in USR. So it is in USR. It showed. Okay. Okay. We'll try another command. Which shutdown? What's the other command which didn't work? Which other command? For regular user?
Format.
Format is not there. Fdisk. So Fdisk. So Fdisk won't work for this guy because his path, this path will not have S bin. Will not have Fdisk. So it says no Fdisk in this. That is this. Okay, and this. That is this. And this, that is this. So it is searching all the path. So I told the child, bring my glasses. Then child said, oh, it's not in this room, it's not in that room, it's not in that room, it's not in that room. That's the answer it's giving, right? You know what I mean? Right? So that's how.
So this is for the regular user.
Yeah, this is for regular.
Don is a regular user, right?
Don is a regular user.
So we have to tell the echo and $ chat.
Yeah.
So show which path, they will show us the path. Right?
Yeah.
So then we put fdisk to find this directory. Where is this directory? Then
Yeah.
give us a path.
Fdisk is command, so I'm searching where the command is.
Where is the fdisk?
Command is. But fdisk command is in USR S bin. That is why it didn't show.
US.
S bin. So that's why it didn't show. USR S bin is there? Yes or no? It's not there. So that's why it says no Fdisk in all these directories. So if the glasses is not there in next room, child will come and say no glass anywhere, no glasses anywhere, right? Like that.
Because we specified
You were
that
telling initially, you were telling about bin and S bin.
Yeah.
So For regular user, use bin.
Correct.
For sbin, you said regular users still use sbin.
No, regular, the commands in sbin, the commands in sbin is for super user. That's why we say super bin. The commands in bin for everybody.
Command is in bin for everybody. for
Everybody,
regular
yeah.
user. But in the sbin, you have to be a super user.
If you want to use the commands in sbin, you have to be super user. Yeah.
But how the system is taking that path for a regular user? And then
Because if I say echo $path for this user, all what is mentioned here is here as well. Okay.
yeah, but that path has assigned by somebody
by
for a regular
default.
user.
That is by default it's there.
By
If I want, I can add more.
That's what.
Yeah, I want to tell. Now the child said, okay, it is the glasses are not there in this room, that room, this room, that room. But I know glasses are outside. So I want the child to search outside also. So what do? I will add the outside into my path. Okay, I'm going to do it and show it to you. So when I say here fdisk, it did not work. Which fdisk did not work? Okay, I will make it to work. Okay. So now I will say path. I'm going to say path is equal to, now I'm changing the path, path is equal to $path, then I put a colon after that, and I'm going to show something else. What is the other one? USR spin, right? So where is my fdisk? USR spin. Okay, so I'm giving that, I'm adding that path to this guy's path. So I'm telling this child, okay, okay, if it is not there in these rooms, go and check outside. So I'm adding check outside. Okay. So now path variable has changed. You want to view the path variable again? Echo path. So USR spin is there at the end now. I have added that. Earlier it was not there. Earlier it was not there. I just added there. Okay. So now if I say which fdisk, will it work or yes or no?
Yes.
because still this there are two conditions. One condition is you should have the path. Yeah, so it will work. But only problem is he can't. It's not executable for him, right? He can't execute fdisk.
But still, you need to command.
Sorry.
Yeah, but I want to show you. That's why I gave. If I want to add more path to a person, I can add, right? So the girl couldn't go outside for some reason. It's locked. Okay, road is locked. The door is locked.
So by adding echo path, you are restricting and specifying the path.
No. Echo, path is showing where to search, where you have to search, right? But even though I search, this is invisible for me. If it is invisible, I can't see. For a regular user, I can't use this. So even if it's in the path, it can't find that. fdisk command, regular user cannot use because it's dangerous command. You can damage the hard drive, right? He can't even view the file. He can't even browse the file, right? Because he can't browse the file. I can't even see whether it is there.
But
I hope it is a command called fdisk. Let me check. Okay, let me sue. So I will go to cd usr spin. So I want to see whether there is a command called fdisk. Yeah, there's no command. Yeah, that's why he didn't have. He can't see that. That's why it didn't work. That's the reason, right?
but before it says there is update.
No, it didn't say. Okay, but if I say which fdisk, it is not coming from there, right? It's coming from sbin.
Yeah. Now we are in sbin.
No, we are in USR spin. So it is in a different directory. That's
So
why
if
he
we-
couldn't see that, right?
If we provide when you added a path, more path, if you say path is equal to $path colon, then just
Okay.
put slash
Okay.
sbin will work,
Okay.
right?
Then it will work. Yeah, because it's there.
Doesn't
He has
matter
access.
if we are in root or if we are regular user.
Yeah, it will work. Where's the path? Okay, path is not there. Okay, exit. Control D. Control C, Control D. Yeah. So now we say path again. Path is equal to. Oh, it's not there? Okay. Okay. Path is equal to $path colon okay. What you had add? USR?
No, only.
Oh, sorry. SBIN? SBIN something else.
That's it.
Only SBIN?
Yeah.
Okay. Path is equal to path add plus. The colon means adding plus, right? SBIN. Okay. So now we say which F disk. It will show now.
Can you do echo path now?
Echo
Echo W path.
path showing, right? SBIN.
So,
In the earlier case, I gave a path variable, but the fdisk command was not there, so no access for the user. He cannot access that because command is not there, right?
so echo we are using to.
The echo command is used to see the contents of a variable.
Like both SBIN is in user also and SBIN is separate also.
How can like with one name there will be two directories?
One name, two directory, what is that?
Okay. There's a tree, right?
Okay,
Under root you have user.
okay,
Then you have SBIN under user.
okay.
But you have SBIN under root too.
SBIN under the root, okay. That's correct. What is the other one?
Under user also. SBIN.
So what is wrong in that? What is wrong in that?
With the same name,
With the
two
same name,
directories at
two
two
directories.
different places.
You have Tim Horton in Toronto, you have Tim Horton in Scarborough, something like that.
Like the both
I think
of them, both are providing copies, but both SBINs are not giving the
Same.
same
Yeah.
value over there.
Here it is like that, but there also very different. Here
Like
it's too different.
if the same contents are there, like same functions of SBIN, then it should also give the FDS over there. And
Okay, so we will try another one to see whether they are links. Okay, they are not linked, so they are completely different.
But
So-
when we try to create a directory with the same name, it says you cannot make it because there is already a directory with that name, no?
It's like this. Okay, if I say his name is Suresh, how many Suresh in this classroom?
Only one.
Only one Suresh. Can another Suresh be there in the other classroom?
Yes.
Yeah. Can another Suresh be there in the other classroom? No. Okay, no problem.
That's
Then I can address him like that. Same way.
my question is in Linux if you have a let's say if you have a directory with name dir1, right?
Hmm.
If you try to create another directory,
Hmm. Okay, I'll show you that.
it will work. It will
I'll go to my home directory. I'm in my home directory. Okay, I'll clear now. So ls. So I have only one directory called calendar. So I will make a directory called calendar. No, dir1. Calendar is too long for me, right? Okay, dir1. Okay, so you want to make another directory called dir1. It will not work. It will not work because already I have one. Okay, it won't work, right? But I can go to dir1 and I can make another directory called dir1. Nothing wrong in that. It will work. Inside that directory, I can make the same, make another directory under the same name,
Yeah, got it.
right? So it doesn't mean that one means we will never have names in the world, right? Right? You know what I mean?
Only thing is we can't have two names here.
Yeah. Can I touch a file under that? Okay, I will go back here. Now I am in export home. When I say ls, I will see dir1. Can I touch a file called dir1? File called dir1.
Yeah.
Can I touch? File called dir1?
No, because it's a directory.
No, what? Can I touch another file called dir1? Who are the people saying yes? Who are the people saying no?
I think so. You can.
You can? What about you?
No.
Risha, are you praying? Oh, sorry. What about you?
Yeah, you could.
You can, sure. What about you? Okay, I have a directory called dir1. So can I create a file called file1 at a dir1? So will this command work? That's what my question is.
No.
Who are the people saying no? Oh, you already typed.
No, I didn't.
Okay, who are the people saying no? No. Now she died already. How can you have two names? Okay. What happened? What happened?
Okay, now I got it.
No, what happened? Tell me what happened.
Nothing.
No, what happened? Is there or yes or no? Created or no?
Yes, created.
Created? Are you sure? Where did he create?
It should create it.
No, it
like
didn't
that.
create.
You didn't give any
No, it didn't give an answer. It doesn't mean it created. Touch command will do like this. Okay, touch dir1. Okay, dir1 is already there. Oh, okay. I won't create. That's it. You can't create again.
But touch file is black color and dir is
Forget about color, right? I created a directory. I created a file called dir1. Did it work? Yes or no?
If it's
Yeah.
already created, it's not gonna work.
It's not going to work. But it didn't give any error message. But it did not work because that is the policy of the touch command. I will keep quiet. If there's a file like that, I won't create, but I won't tell anything. So it doesn't create, it doesn't tell anything to you.
Because everything is filed in Unix.
Everything is a file in Unix. In Unix, only files and services. Everything is a file, or the rest is services, right? Or processes, or whatever, right? Yeah. Okay?
Don,
Yes.
in this case, like touch, when you use the touch command, like you are trying to create a file, right?
Yeah.
By name.
Yeah.
Not like a directory. But why you didn't take?
Because already there is a name called dir1.
Yeah, the name.
So I can't create another name called dir1.
Oh, it cannot.
It's the same thing in a family. If you have a boy and a girl, you can't name two with the same name, right? Doesn't matter if two boys or a girl.
Maybe Bada, maybe Chota.
Then you have to make a separation too.
It's very hard. It will be confusing, right?
Hmm.
Which one you will call? Both will.
Usually the boy is the directory and the file is the
Yeah.
direct, but they cannot have.
They can't have the
obviously
same
they cannot have
name.
the same. That's the
Okay, so we were talking about the files, directories in the root. So what are the information in USR? Mostly
User command.
commands, not users, commands, right? User commands, right? Mostly. It doesn't mean that is the only thing available there, right? Lot of other things are there. For you, currently, only that is available, right? Then, okay. These are the important ones. We'll talk about boot directory and we'll talk about root directory later. This is for Linux, okay? And because it's i86 version, so it creates these two, right? We'll talk about this later, okay? Right. Now we will go to our home directory again, right? CD. What are the three ways to go to my home directory? CD enter, okay, good. Then give me another way, go to my home directory.
CD tilde.
CD tail?
Tilde.
Okay, CD tilde, okay, this one. Space that now. This is another way to go. Okay. Enter, pwd, give me another way.
Go to any other directory than CD dot.
No. How can you say that? Any other way?
Other way, you
Type the
can
name.
type 4 5.
Oh, no, that is a long way, short way.
You said 3 ways to already.
3 ways to go to your home directory. 2 ways you said. Okay, what is the third way?
CD.
CD?
That's it.
No. Okay. CD $home. You just type CD $home. You may wonder why $home looks big, but still it's useful for you later. You will learn why it's necessary to remember this one and also this one. It's used in scripting. Okay? Yeah. Okay, that is another way. Okay, what is $home then? What is this one? This is a...
Home directory.
No, this home is what? Home is a... What is it?
Variable.
Who said? Variable.
I told you.
Oh, that's wrong answer. Okay. So how will I view the contents of a variable? How will I view the contents of a variable?
Less $home.
I am coming on the way. Yeah. What is the contents? How will I see the contents?
Echo.
Echo. and then
$.
dollar and then variable name. So that is your home directory is there. So whenever you log in, computer will put your home directory in a variable. Variable means varying. The contents of variable always changing. It can be changed. It doesn't mean it has to change always. It can be changed. You are taking a bag to do shopping today, to buy food. Tomorrow you are using the same bag to buy electronic items. The contents of your bag is changing, right? So the bag is a variable, like that. Okay?
So,
So you can use the echo. Echo.
No, echo is to view the contents of a variable.
but this is home is like okay, no. So whatever user will log in, it will go to home. That will be
No, it will be automatically taking the home directory path and put it into this variable.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
So let's say I assign it as a Navneet, so it will say home Navneet.
Yeah, correct. Now, how will I create my own variable? You like to create your own variable, right? Okay, tell me how to create your own variable.
Create.
No, it's not that difficult. Very simple. What is the name of the variable? Tell me. What is the name of the variable? Say A, capital A. Okay. So capital A is equal to what do you want to put there?
Home.
No, put something. Put say lion. Okay. Say capital A is lion. So how will I view that? View the variable?
Echo dollar.
Echo dollar A.
Dollar A.
So what will be the answer?
Line.
Lion.
So there is no command for it.
No command. Just say. So okay, I'm going to change A. A is equal to now bat. I'm saying A is equal to bat. So if I say echo A, what will happen? Echo dollar A.
A.
Echo dollar A will be
Back.
bat. Okay. So the contents of A is varying. The contents of A is varying. That's why we call it variable. Okay. So we'll take a small break and then proceed.